Dear students and other viewers, hope you are fine. Today we will discuss one more concept of, or we can say one more type of cost, that is average cost. In this lecture we will learn what is the meaning of average cost, how average cost is calculated, and then how average cost curve is derived. Now let us first explain the meaning of average cost. The definition of average cost is it gives cost per unit of output. Cost per unit of output. एवरेज कॉस्ट से प्रोड्यूसर को पता चलता है कि जो उसका पर यूनिट कॉस्ट है वो कितना है. And this average cost, it is calculated with the help of this formula. AC is average cost. TC means total cost. Q is level of output produced. Since you know that total cost of any commodity, total cost of any service, it is equal to, it is sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. That is total fixed cost plus total variable cost. As you know that we have discussed in detail, we have learned in detail about fixed cost and variable cost in our previous lecture, so I will not go into detail once again. Therefore, I will directly take the values of total cost and different levels of output to get the values of average cost. Then from those values we will derive average cost curve. First we will show this in the form of table. In the first column we will take units of output produced, or we can say different levels of output of any commodity or any service. Suppose the commodity produced is commodity X. It may be any commodity, and units produced are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 7 units. And in this column, in the next column, we will take the total cost of these units of commodity produced, and this total cost includes the fixed cost, values of fixed cost and variable cost. Suppose the total cost, जो total cost है in different units का वो है 12, 14, 15, 20, 30, 42, and then it is equal to, it is 56 rupees. And from this total cost we will get the value of average cost, that is cost per unit of output. Average cost equal to total cost divided by level of output Q. For the first unit total cost जो है वो है 12 rupees, और units of output produced वो है 1, and it will be equal to 12 rupees. इसका ये मतलब है जो फर्स्ट यूनिट का जो कॉस्ट है वो है 12 rupees. And when producer have increased the level of production, the level of output have increased from 1 to 2 units, total cost have increased. Total cost is 14 and level of output produced is 2 units, Q is 2 and it will be equal to 7 rupees. इसका ये मतलब है पर यूनिट जो कॉस्ट है वो है 7 रुपीज. एक यूनिट का कॉस्ट 7 रुपीज है, दो का 40 rupees है. Similarly, we can calculate the values of average cost from these combinations. The combinations containing different levels of output and different values of total cost. With the help of this formula, the other values will be 15 divided by 3, it will be equal to 5 rupees. 20 divided by 4, it will be equal to 5 rupees. 30 divided by 5, it will be equal to 6. 42 divided by 6, it will be equal to 7 rupees per unit cost. And then 56 divided by 7, it will be equal to 8 rupees per unit output. These are in rupees, in monetary units, these values, total cost and average cost. Now from these values we can derive, we can obtain average cost करो. इन वैल्यूज से हम एवरेज कॉस्ट करो डिराइव कर सकते हैं. In the form of graph. यहाँ पे हमें एवरेज कॉस्ट करो डिराइव करना है, इसलिए हम खाली एवरेज कॉस्ट के जो वैल्यूज है वो लेंगे on vertical axis. On vertical axis we take the values of average cost, and on horizontal axis, or we can say on x-axis, we take the different levels of output, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 units. Units of commodity X produced. And the lowest value of average cost is 5 and highest is 12. We will start from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. When 1 unit of commodity X is produced, the average cost is 12 rupees. पहले यूनिट का एवरेज कॉस्ट है 12 rupees. This will be the point. Showing on vertical axis average cost, value of average cost equal to 12 rupees, and on horizontal axis the unit of output produced, that is 1 unit. Similarly, where 2 units of X commodity is produced, the average cost is 7 rupees. Average cost is 7 rupees. It will be here. This one. On y-axis it shows the average cost equal to 7 rupees, and on horizontal axis the level of output, the units of output produced, the quantity of commodity X equal to 2 units. For the third unit, when 3 units of commodity X is produced, the average cost per unit is 5. It will be above 4 here. Showing on vertical axis average cost equal to 5 rupees and level of output units of commodity X produced equal to 3. And now for the fourth unit, when 4 units of commodity X is produced, the average cost of producer is SAM equal to 5. This one 5, but the level of output is fourth unit. 4 units of commodity X produced, and when 5 units of commodity X is produced, the average cost is 6 rupees. It will be here. Sorry, 6 is here. This one. This one. This is 7, this one is 6. Level of output is 5. Then it is 7. The average cost is 7 rupees when level of output is 6. This one, it will continue. This point. This shows the 7 and level of output is 6. And then average cost increases to 8 rupees when level of output is 7 units. The level of output is 7 units. Average cost is 8. This point shows, and level of output is 7. Now by joining these points, we will get average cost curve. First I will rub these lines. I have drawn these lines to make it more clear to you. Now I will rub these lines. I will show only these points. The locus of point is showing different levels of output and different values of average cost. Now by joining these points, we will get a curve that is known as average cost curve. These points. This is average cost curve, which initially decreases with the increase in level of output. The curve shows it decreases with the increase in level of output. In the table, it decreases from 12 to 5 rupees. This is the point up to 4th unit. Then it starts increasing. After a particular level of output, this starts increasing, this average cost. In the table, it is shown from 5 to 8 rupees. The reason is that in the initial stages, why this average cost, that is cost per unit of output, is decreasing. The reason is that in the initial stages, the top management of the business, the top management of the firm, they make exception to use of factors such as variable factor, the labor, and therefore their returns will be very high, and ultimately the average cost, that is